Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Usha.
Let's start episode 358 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Paul, and he writes, "Thank you, Vidas. That pedal harpsichord is 3 meters long and takes up a lot of my living room. How would you rate the Fanfare by Jacques-Nicolas Lemmens for difficulty? Thank you again for such quick responses. You provide much valuable information." Thank you, Paul. And you know, Osha, it was my response to his question. I think he sent Dorian Toccata performed on the pedal harpsichord, which is located in his living room. Very interesting, instrument. I see if I can dig up the picture and this video that he sent and put in the description of this conversation into the transcript so that people could click and watch. And this was Dorian Toccata for Halloween, I think. He was dressed as a Halloween costume, maybe Dracula or something very scary, but it was actually very funny, and in a good way funny. So this is a 3 meters long pedal harpsichord. Do you know?
I have a question. Do pedal take so much space?
Probably because the strings are double probably length, 16-foot length.
But pedal itself?
Pedal itself, no, it's just like a regular harpsichord.
Oh, okay, because I thought, the pedal itself is displayed in 3 meters long. So I thought, how long legs should you have, or how, you have to move on the bench in order to play such a pedal.
Dracula has long legs.
I know.
How long is your car? Impreza?
I don't know. I've never measured it.
Probably 5 meters. Or more,
so
less.
Long? Maybe less.
Less, probably less.
I think less.
So it's like a little bit longer than your car. Imagine. That's a long instrument, but very fine instrument. I was impressed.
Excellent.
Maybe Paul can write the history of this instrument, how he got it to. Who built it and his experiences of playing it.
I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
Because, that might be another option for people who want an instrument at home. So a lot of people are amazed with digital organs at home and various simulations, virtual organs.
Now it's a digital era, so...
Some people play pedal clavichords, right? Some people play pipe organs with 2 stops, like we do. And Paul and others have pedal harpsichords. Why not?
That's wonderful.
Why not? So he asks about the Fanfare by Jacques-Nicolas Lemmens. It's a very famous piece, like a toccata. And it is in that red method book that we have too. In one of the easier pieces, but festive sounding pieces.
Yes, I think it's very nice because of that. You don't have to put so much into it, but you get a nice result.
And it has lots of repetition.
We all need pieces like that on our repertoire list. Just in order, to be ready anytime.
And for people who don't improvise, this is particularly useful because you can stop in many places of this fanfare.
True. And in general, I like, Lemmens' music because most of his pieces, he was known as, organ teacher.
Yeah, he wrote
And he wrote a lot of repertoire, for beginner organists. And sometimes when I'm talking about beginners and beginners repertoire, we are thinking about really primitively sounding pieces. But it's not the case with Lemmens. I think his music is very musical and very nice.
His method books starts with very easy trios, like for
True.
8 measures long.
But they are beautiful. They are beautiful pieces, actually.
But then they expand into complete etudes or other.
I think it's a real talent to know how to do things simple but beautiful at the same time. And I think he was a real master of that.
One day I was practicing my pieces from the collection of Juozas Naujalis. He wrote trios and preludes and prière and fuguet. I'm playing prière now and G major prelude. This will be part of my recital at Notre Dame in Paris this summer or next summer. So I was amazed, started to sight read those trios. I never actually explored these pieces. They have 3 voices, just like Lemmens' trios have. But they also are very, very beautiful, chromatic. Maybe a little bit too much for beginners to start with because of intricate lines and length a little bit. Longer than 8 measures to start with, but still, once you get this kind of skill to play 3 lines, maybe after 2-3 months, you can actually easily tackle these tasks. So Lemmens is like that too.
Yes.
Or Lemmens, how they say it.
I'm not quite sure.
Americans say Lemmens, I think. All right. And Paul asks, how would we rate? What is the degree of difficulty of the fanfare? Beginner, basic level, intermediate level, advanced level. What's your OSHA rating? I will say mine later on.
Maybe basic?
You read my mind.
Ha.
Why?
That's because I'm living with you for so many years and we have the same education, almost the same.
Or maybe that's because I am living with you for that many years.
Of course.
Or for how many years?
Well, I believe for almost 22.
22. Or how many years are you playing the organ?
24 probably.
Really? And we're living for 22 years.
Almost 22.
So that's a long time. 2 decades.
Time to split up. Don't you think so?
I think every marriage has some weak points every 7 years. So we had ours after 7, 14 and 21 years. Now it's a golden age.
I don't remember of those times, so
everything is fine now?
yes.
7
That's
more
always.
years?
That's always.
7 more years.
That's right.
Or 6. Okay, guys, that's about Lemmens. It's interesting. What other pieces would you recommend to play to Paul if he can play basic level Fanfare by Lemmens?
I don't know what
if he likes
I don't know what his wishes are and what he is inclined to play.
On the pedal harpsichord at home.
Well, if he is good at playing Dorian Toccata, which I think is quite advanced piece.
It is more advanced than Fanfare by Lemmens.
Definitely, by no means, it's more advanced piece. So he could do any other, piece by Bach.
Maybe Dorian Fugue.
Yes, that would be a good step.
Because
it's always harder to play fugues than toccatas.
It's so canonic and polyphonic. It takes a lot of time. And I think Jeremy from our team of transcribers and also who is on the Total Organist, he plays, Dorian Toccata right now and fugue. And he always, at the end of the day, describes his progress with his organ playing activities and other activities that he does on base camp. And it's very interesting to observe how he progresses, because at first he couldn't play the toccata. Now he can even play the fugue a little bit slower than normal, but he advances, and with each day his skill increases. That's the beauty of communication on base camp.
That's wonderful. I just thought about C major toccata by J.S. Bach. I think it might be fun for Paul to play on his pedal harpsichord, because it has that long and nice pedal solo.
Oh yeah, you mean the toccata, adagio and fugue?
That's right. So I'm meaning, toccata.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. But of course, if it's a little bit too hard, he could work on adagio. It's a beautiful piece.
F major toccata, probably too difficult.
Yes, probably too.
But if he can play Dorian toccata, I don't see particular difficulty of mastering F major too in time. Not right now, but maybe in a few months.
Yes, but if he would start to work on F major toccata, then I would say he has to start playing cadences first in that particular piece, because we are quite tricky.
And also trio sections.
That's right.
Wonderful. So if Paul is listening, please write to us whatever pieces would you like to learn, or not only pieces, but maybe categories of music, maybe styles of music, romantic, baroque, maybe schools of musical compositions, which country you're interested in, maybe which composer, and we can provide some feedback from our own experience, of course. Okay, thank you guys. This was Vidas.
And Ausra.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, "The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help."
Robert writes, "I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent."
John writes, "I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor."
Robert writes, "It has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching."
Ron writes, "Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward."
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.